The Lantern by the Sea. On a quiet stretch of coastline, there stood a small cottage with a lantern hanging by the door. Every evening, just as the sun slipped below the horizon, an old man named Elias would light the lantern. The villagers often wondered why. Ships no longer passed that way. Travelers rarely visited. Yet every night, without fail, the lantern glowed warmly against the darkness. One autumn evening, a young woman named Mara stopped by. "Why do you still light it?" she asked. Elias smiled and poured 2 cups of tea. "When I was young," he said, "I got lost at sea during a storm. The waves were enormous and I couldn't see the shore. Then I spotted a single light in the distance. That light guided me home." Mara looked at the lantern. "So this is for lost sailors?" "Sometimes," Elias replied. "But not always." Years passed. The seasons changed. One winter, Elias grew too old to tend the lantern. When the villagers noticed the dark cottage, they felt an unexpected sadness. The next evening, Mara climbed the hill and lit the lantern herself. The night after that, another villager helped, then another. Soon, keeping the lantern lit became a tradition. One spring morning, a traveler arrived in town. "I've been walking for weeks," he said. "Every night I saw a light on this hill. Somehow it made me feel less alone." The villagers smiled. At that moment, they finally understood. The lantern had never been about ships. It was about hope. And sometimes the smallest light is enough to guide someone through the darkest night. Sleep well, and may you always find a light when you need one.